John Hewitt from Modular Electronics here. You're probably wondering why I'm dressed like this. We're really fortunate to be at the test track with Supacat today, a close partner of ours, looking at doing some work on the Jackal 3 vehicle that you can see behind me. Really exciting day ahead. We're going right into the night time to look at some really good capability that we've got in displays. So the main reason that we're here today, working with our partners at Supacat, is to look at our NVIS capability. That's night vision imaging system. Really comes into its own when we're looking at open architecture vehicles like the Jackal 3 that we're working on today. So I'm here in the Jackal 3, as you can see, an open architecture vehicle. So imagine I'm the commander of this vehicle, operating during the day. Obviously my display that gives me all of my battle management system, any UAV footage. We run a digital battlefield now, so all the information I need is going to come to me through a screen or a display like the one in front of me. Operating during the day, we want that to have full sunlight readability because of the theatres that we may operate in. But most crucial is how we operate a vehicle like this at night. And that's where the NVIS system comes in. So as a vehicle commander, I want to be able to still have access to all of that digital information that's given to me that assists me in making my decisions on the battlefield to enhance my survivability and enhance my lethality. What tends to happen at the moment is as I close on the enemy in a vehicle such as this, my only option is to turn my display off because I want to be as dark as possible for obvious reasons to do with cam and concealment, etc. What the NVIS system allows me to do is by engaging that mode, I can still access all of that digital information right up to the point of contact with the enemy. So as I was saying, an open architecture vehicle like this is going to be far more reliant in the modern age on digital information coming through to us in the cabin of the vehicle as the commander or indeed the driver. As you can see here, I'm running some flare footage from a UAV that we've got over a target position. During the day, absolutely fine. It's fine, we can put it up nice and bright for sunlight light readability. We're operating in desert climates, etc. Where this technology really comes into its own, when darkness falls, we're then working under the cover at night time. But what we know is it's far more prevalent now for both drivers, operators and crew of a vehicle to be running under night vision goggles. The issue that we face then is if we're using displays that are illuminated at night, our night vision goggles will auto-gate, thereby making us almost blind on the battlefield. Add to that our signature reduction when operating at night, we can then move around the battlefield within the concealment of the night time and still being able to operate that digital screen with all that information that's being fed to us by UAVs, headquarters, etc. So let's get into some night serials, have a look and see what this kit really looks like when darkness falls. For these serials we're running Gen 3 night vision goggles, so we've got the best possible view of the kit under night vision, and you'll see the footage that's captured is taken through that night vision tube using a clip-on camera. So you get a first-person view of exactly what the operator and the enemy positions are going to be able to see of that display in the vehicle as it traverses around the area. You can see the display in a passive mode. This is in night vision mode and then flips to the night vision NVIS system being turned off. You can immediately see the light signature that's given off into the cab of the vehicle. This is, as you've seen in the day serials, an open architecture vehicle, so that light signature is going to be obvious from a huge distance away. You can see the vehicle in the distance here, and as the screen is illuminated, it is immediately obvious where that vehicle is, and it gives a really identifiable target for any enemy positions to potentially open up on that vehicle. Yes, because of the ambient light, because of moonlight,
you can still see the vehicle moving even if that screen was off. However, it's far better concealed than when the screen is on, and you can see that illumination immediately. This is the same shot, using the same vehicle, same ambient light, but with the NVIS system engaged. You can see immediately there is no light signature. That display is being used by the operator in the vehicle, and yet there is no light signature given off. Here we can see a close-up of the screen through that night vision camera. So being close up to the screen here in the operator's position, you can see the screen in NVIS mode, and as soon as it's engaged into day running mode, or NVIS is turned off, that autogation essentially blinds the night vision goggles of the operator. You can see that as it goes black, that is the autogation. The tubes themselves just blank out because there's too much light being fed into those night vision goggles. You can see the vehicle moving in through the wood line. There's a lot of ambient light reflecting off the top of the vehicle here, but as it moves into that cover position, it's almost completely lost into the darkness. Similarly, you can see the vehicle moving in the distance through the tree line, and you'll see shortly the NVIS system disengaged, and it will be immediately obvious where that vehicle is. As you can see, vehicles identifiable immediately with that light signature being shown. As we move through the tree line here, you can see the screen illuminated and then the NVIS system engaged. And from the position that this enemy would be looking at, that vehicle is almost completely lost into the tree line itself. We can then see the vehicle in ambient light moving in towards the trackway, still really well concealed without that light signature showing. And the results, as you can see, with that NVIS system being turned off, immediately obvious. Lights the vehicle up. And in a closer shot, you would not want to be sat in that vehicle with that sort of light signature showing.
So I hope you've enjoyed this insight into NVIS technology and how it can be incorporated into displays, particularly in open architecture vehicles like the Jackal 3 here. It just leaves me to say a massive thank you to the Supacat team for putting us up today, allowing us to use the test track and capture that footage that you've seen in the video. Jock Hewitt from Kent Modular Electronics, look forward to seeing you again soon.